We're pregnant. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been so long since we have spoken. The last video that you probably saw was a gender reveal video, which obviously tells you from that and the title of this video that we are expecting baby number one. This is a blessing and I'm so excited and I'm so happy to share this news with you guys. So with that being said, I wanted to thank everyone for your congratulations, for your positivity during these times. I wanted to thank everyone who reached out to just ask how I'm doing. I am doing fine. I've been doing okay since the beginning. I know that many people are not as lucky, and I consider myself lucky for not having any sort of symptoms whatsoever, including morning sickness and things like that. So I am very blessed. And for the mamas out there, or the women out there, or the families out there who have been trying to conceive for years, hang in there. Do not give up. Do not lose hope. I know that seeing videos like this can either bring you joy or sadness, and I just hope that my pregnancy journey that I'm going to share with you guys, it's going to give you hope and maybe bring some happiness into your life. And I hope that whatever struggles you're going through, I hope it works out for you, and I pray that you remain strong. And I'm thinking of you all. I might leave out a few things. My words might be a little jumbled, but I'm just like going through severe pregnancy brain right now that I'm very forgetful for like the most smallest things in the world that I would never forget. I'm now forgetting. So I'm probably not going to remember everything, but I'm going to try to give you guys as much information as possible. So I wanted to start with how I found out. I found out fairly, I don't want to say late into my pregnancy. I was probably close to a couple to a few months in when I found out. I was just feeling like not different, to be honest with you, because I was undergoing like a kitchen renovation, DIY, which is linked on my channel, so you guys, which is on my channel, so you guys can go check that out. And I was just doing like a lot of organization and things like that. It was during we were still on lockdown, I guess. I was busy and I realized I missed my annual gyno appointment by like 2 or 3 months because we were all locked down. And I said, oh my god, crap, I think that there's some doctor's offices that are beginning to open up. Let me see if my doctor is taking patients. So I made an appointment for my annual visit. I went in there and I had like a suspicion I was pregnant, but I wasn't really sure. I didn't buy any pregnancy tests at the pharmacy. I was just like, let me just wait until I go to my doctor's office. It's probably fine. I had just gotten off birth control because I wanted to like cleanse my body. We got engaged in December, and we both agreed that I would get off, I would clean my body and like get rid of all the hormones and go that route. And if we did get pregnant, we get pregnant. We weren't planning on it. Like we weren't saying, okay, now tonight we're ovulating, we have to like get down and dirty. No, we were just living our lives as the affectionate couple that we are, and boom, it happened. So anyway, prior to me going to this doctor's appointment, I felt like there were days where I was just really drained, and I said maybe I'm just doing too much around the house. Like I'm cleaning too much, I'm organizing, I just did a whole kitchen transformation with my cabinets, and maybe I was just tired. So I didn't really think anything of it. And then one day I was like, why am I going for my 3rd cup of coffee? I never drink 3 cups of coffee in like 2 hours. I'm struggling to stay awake right now. I should probably go take a nap. And I'm not one to just take a midday nap and have a successful like hour sleep. But this day in particular, I was like, it was like the energy was being sucked out of me. And I woke up and I felt like strange. And I was like, I'm probably just really, really tired. And then when I would shower, when the water hit my nipples, I would feel like that they were really sensitive. And I was like, that's really weird. I think I'm getting my period. Maybe my body's just reacting to not being on birth control. And this is like a new feeling that I have to get used to. So the sensitivity in my nipples just kept going. It kept happening. And I was like, all right, no big deal. I'll just ask my doctor when I go in for my annual. And when I went as a nurse, I'm like, can I take a pregnancy test? And she was like, sure. Do you suspect that you're pregnant? I was like, oh, I don't know. She was like, all right, when you come out, when you're done talking to the doctor, just I'll have it ready for you. So while I was talking to the doctor, she asked me when my last menstrual cycle was, how I was feeling. And I was just telling her like I was just feeling sluggish and tired and my nipples were super sensitive. And she was like, okay. And she had like this weird look on her face. It's like she knew automatically. Meanwhile, I'm over here like clueless. So I went out, took the test. I waited in the waiting room, and the nurse was like, hey Tanya, can you come back? Can you take another one? The first one didn't work. And I'm like, first one didn't work? That's weird. Okay, whatever. I'm not thinking anything of it. So I took the second test. I'm sitting in the waiting room and she's like, Tanya, can you come here? And I'm like, sure. And she's like, you're pregnant. And I felt this overwhelming feeling of being so happy because it's something that I wanted my entire life. I've always wanted to have kids, and now that I found my life partner, there was nothing in this world that I wouldn't want to do with him or involve him in. And it was just so nice. I'm getting emotional. That this was happening. I started to cry because I was just so shocked. But it was more of tears of joy. We reached a point in our lives where we were just ready to get married and ready to start a family. And the fact that it's been spoken about and it was happening right before my eyes was just so surreal. And she's like, the nurse was like, are you okay? Do you need some water? And I'm like, no, I'm fine. I just need a minute to take this all in. And I was in disbelief. Like, it's such a weird feeling. I can't describe it. And I'm sure some of you who are watching this who have found out for the first time you were pregnant, you understand the feeling that I felt at this very moment. And the first thing I thought was, I want to make this moment that I tell him special. I want to, announce it in a way that's not like, oh, hey, by the way, we're having a baby. So I decided to walk home that day from the doctor's office. It was a long walk, but I needed to clear my mind. First of all, I was hungry as hell, and I wanted to get like food on the way home and sit at the park alone and just take everything in. Still couldn't believe it. So I'm walking and I just start crying because I'm so excited. And the first thing that comes to my mind is I have to tell my best friend. Like, there's no one else in this world who I would have told first aside from her. And I text her, hey, are you busy? And she didn't reply to me. And she's super busy. She's a busy mom, a full-time working mom. So I didn't want to just like bombard her with this information and get her scared or whatever. So she didn't respond to me. And then I sent her a picture of the pregnancy test. And she was like, oh my God. And I think she put like the crying emojis. And we spoke later on that day. And I told her everything that I just told you guys. And it was just so special for me to be able to share this moment with her. She would be the happiest person for me ever. And I was dying to tell my God, that I was holding this in just for 24 hours drove me insane. And so I ended up telling him, I believe it was like a day or two later, I was like, how am I gonna do this? Every time I thought about trying to tell him, I would get so nervous. My heart was racing and I was like sweating. Not because I didn't think he would be happy. I was just like nervous. I don't know. So I don't want to get too much into the way I told him because I think I want to keep that between us. It's very sacred to me. And I was going to insert a clip. I did record us. I told him that I was just doing a day in my life vlog. And I was able to catch his reaction to it, which was amazing. I decided last minute not to share that with you all. And I know that it's something that you probably want to see, but I just want to keep that between us. I'm already telling you guys so much. And so that is how I found out we are pregnant. Embrace every moment of your pregnancy because it goes by so quickly. Thanks for watching my vlog on how I found out I was pregnant, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be creating another vlog after this one, and it's going to be my first trimester recap on how I felt, the things that I did during my first trimester that helped me get by, and things like that. Thank you for watching, guys. See you soon.